Hello everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival version 1.9 Reforged Eden. In today's episode we're going to talk to the headmaster and we're going to continue the storyline off until we get to a point, and then we're going to work on the farm a little bit more. Probably in the next episode we'll have enough cobalt to maybe get the farm first level done. But without further ado, let's talk to the headmaster Hunter here. So you are the tyrant that the chief has vouched for. I'm impressed. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to because the chief asked me to tell you to bring in the young hunters that are suspected of selling anyone out. No member of my hunters would dare sell out any one of those treacherous Irex dogs. You dare accuse my kinsmen of making deals with their kind? I'm not accusing anyone. I'm here to make sure you call in the hunters instead of warning them. My people have no reason to flee your false accusations, Terran. I have already sent out a messenger to bring the hunters. And are they back yet? Well, no. They should have been. They should have returned some time ago. This does not mean they are guilty of anything, just that something has delayed them. They might be in trouble. And I'll go out and bring them in myself. No, you will not, Terran. I will go out and you will accompany me to ensure that there is no deception of any part. I can live with that. So where are we going? Young Keith is the closest. He should be near the stone monument at this time of day. I will meet you at the top of the tower. If I cannot find him, he will likely be near the tower, invisible from the top. Let's head to the route. Let's head out. Alright, so we're going to make it daylight because it's dark. And I have a suit light. And we're going to make it daylight. I looked around at all these traders and they're just selling junk. Nothing really to write home about. We'll do the headhunters and then we'll where's the tower at? Guess I could have walked over here. Alright, let's make it daylight for everyone. Alright, it's daylight, I think. Search key inside the monument tower. Up right there, you deceitful, violent savage. I don't know how you tricked that fool of a chief, but I won't give you the chance to spout your lies at me. I haven't lied to anyone. I'm not here to lie to you, Keith. Save your lies, Terran. Your people murdered my father, whose only crime was that he was too kind, would never raise his voice or his hand against anyone. And your people. I will never forgive your kind, Terran. You taint this holy monument, this entire planet with your presence. Your presence I will now cleanse, and in doing so will help my father's spirit find Empyrion. Don't try, Keeb. You don't stand a chance against me with this crossbow. With that crossbow. You think you can bring me in? You'll find I don't come alone. I guess we're going to do this the hard way. Where is he? Here's Irax. There's one. Did I park my ship on the other one? I hear him. Where is he? Two Xerox, but I don't see the other one anywhere. Where is he? Huh. Did I park on top of him? Did he end up in my ship, glitched out? Yeah, he glitched out. He's waiting for me in my ship. Alright, where to next? Your intelligence was never called into question, Commander. I will keep surveillance over the location and notify you if someone moves the bodies while you report to the chief. Chiefy, where are you? Oh, you're just right down there. Early morning videos, that's just funny. Okay, so not put the resters. So we're not cooking the tail on people that are here. Alright. Let's go get yelled at by the chief. And alley-oop. I see you have returned, traveler, but without the missing hunter, Keep. I can't read the small thing at the bottom. No, you don't need to explain. One of our hunters already saw you gun down Keep on the top of the monument tower. It saddens me that you would work to gain my trust only to kill my clansmen in cold blood. What do you have to say for yourself now, Terran? I was only defending myself. We Talon are not a violent people. We never initiate an attack, but we will respond to it if attacked. In this case, we have already received word that Keith's body was found alone at the base of the monument with several holes in his body matching your weapon. There are no other bodies. Your guilt is clear, Terran. I'd hoped you would become a friend of the clan, traveler, but we are lacking in allies in these trying times. That it seems that this pinned my hopes that we can mend the gap between our two people. I'm not lying. The bodies were removed after I left. To return here. Enough. Hunter Keep. No, Chief. What the Terran says is true. I saw it with my own eyes. Keep is a traitor. Master, you who have lost so many of your hunters to the Terrans, you would truly vouch for this one? You who cried loudest for vengeance against the Terran interlopers. Yes, Chief. I watched Kiev lead a party of 4 Xerax soldiers to the monument and initialize an attack of their Terran, who I sent to the monument to wait for me to bring Kiev peacefully. I didn't see 4 Xerax soldiers. I'm the head of the hunters for a reason, Terran. I know my way around a knife and Xerax body armor. What I want to know is how you know the bodies were removed when I never saw you return. I am a commander of the UCH research or whatever. The dialogue's too fast. Yeah, I don't know how they need pauses in the middle of the thing. Alright. Take a drink of my coffee where he's spouting off words here. Alright. Yes, I believe it, Huntsman. I'm sorry, traveler, that you had to see us in the time of weakness. I must truly be getting old if I could not see the darkness brewing within our youth. It's not your fault, Chief. These are your people, and they were wronged by mine. True, but the fault lies with me for not realizing how troubled my clansmen are, and also lies with them for not bringing their troubles to me before the situation worsened to what we have now. Things could have been much worse, so I'm glad that a crisis was averted, even if the result isn't what anyone could call positive. You are now welcome among my clan, Traveler Stormfall. Rest here and be at ease here. If there is anything I can do to help you, please ask. Where did the Terran survivors go to? Your clansmen, their vehicles headed to the trade station belonging to Polaris traders. I know this because I was there purchasing medical supplies. I will give you the coordinates of the station if you need them, but I'm sure your machine mind has already found the structure. I hope you find your people again, traveler. May the spirits guide you to Empyrion, and may the spirits guide you too, Chief. Chapter 3, Industrial Concerns. You cleared your name and found an unlikely ally in the Talon, but it seems things are not always what they seem, and trust needs to be earned in this new galaxy. Can the players who help smuggle your people off-world hold the Xerax to be trusted, or are they playing a deeper game only time will tell? See. Alright, so we have to go to the trade station. I always get stuck on these plants and whatnot. Alright, it is getting the data for us. There's a little chance that the commander I'm keeping a watch on the surrounding areas is safe. Trade station. Here we come. Yeah, I think in the next episode we'll work on the farm a little bit more. I'll mine out some cobalt in between videos, so we have enough cobalt. That, and I need to grab some trees too. We're making grill plots. So yeah, lots to do, little time. Reach the trade station. Commander, a sequence of bombers are conveying on your location. Whatever. Bring it on. There's nothing on my radar. What the heck? Alright, my apology, Commander. It was my attempt to be humorous. You may reduce your humor parameter a bit. I can confirm no bombers have launched and the skies are clear, Commander. You are free to proceed. Alright. Let's land right here. Go see what this guy has to say for himself. Come on, Chip, let me out. There we go. Heal up. Alright. What are we on? On level ground. Alright. Well, we're here. I guess I should start asking around. You're there, Commander. I'm supplying observation your surroundings using the information about. It may be the best start to with a custom holds through. Welcome to Pax Territory. I'm here for a drink. Yeah, I need a drink. He has crew. He has an assault rifle. Alright, where are we supposed to ask around? Speak to shopkeeper. I'm not the man himself, but I'm his cousin. I can give you pretty much sweet deals on weapons and tech if that's your jam. So what you looking for? I'm here to shop. What do you have for weapons? According to the station logs, the security manager is called Officer Paravel. Why that goes through? I mean, we could buy some bandages. You know what? Is there an ATM around here? ATM. If I was an ATM, where would I be? I'd be over here. Alright, this guy wants to talk to us. I see you're done hassling the station staff in here. That finally come to me. I was getting tired of watching you bumbling around, obstructing productivity, and being a general nuisance. There's no need to open your mouth, Taryn. I know what you want. You want me to tell you where your friends have gone. He's pretty observant. As you can see, they're obviously not here. They left a cycle ago on a transfer, which I'm sure you already know. Anything more is confidential information only accessible to Polaris employees, of which you are not. Don't even consider bringing or threatening me for information. I will have the station security on you before you even unholster your weapon. I could just keep asking around until I find someone who knows. Indeed, you could. It wouldn't help you any though. You and the station personnel here are all Polaris employees and know better than to reveal industrial secrets to unknowing parties. I know about your support AI as well as and Polaris has one of their own. So please stop with the attempts to add system intrusion. The little flashing icon on my display is playing on my nerves. I cannot reach the station security network. I'm being blocked by another AI, as he says. If I were closer to the station and had full use of my systems, I am confident that I could get in, but for now it may be best to do as he says. The vacant expression on your face tells me that your support is telling you that I'm right. Of course, I'm always right. So are we ready to get down to business? I'm very tempted to punch you in the face. Okay, so what do you want? You're starting to see reason. I can work with this. As I said, the information is confidential to Polaris employees. Fortunately, I, on behalf of Polaris Megacorp, have a proposition for you. Are you aware of my current political situation between us, a Polaris Megacorp, and the High Command, the Xerax Empire? No one, of course, you're not. Even so, it seems that the powers that be have determined that you could be a useful tool. Powers to be, so this isn't your decision? Sigh. No, this is not my decision, nor is this my chosen way of doing things. Either way, I'll get my promotion out of this dump and into Habsack, where I don't have to deal with clowns like you. Let me explain the situation in terms you can understand, alright? Polaris Megacorp is the greatest economical power in the galaxy and formerly a substantiary of the Trade Guild up until the War of the Silence 2.5 centuries ago, when we broke away as an independent power following the War of Silence. The Xerax are our major consumers of raw materials, but as we've been exhausting the deposits in our own quadrants of space, the depleted Xerax have failed to utilize the resources in their territory. They have refused to give up rights to and can barely sustain an active presence over. Simply put, we want what they have and but cannot use. What does any of this have to do with me? Let me finish explaining before you interrupt with your inane questions. You are clearly not Polaris and no ties to the corporation or to any local faction, save your UCH Navy. Those lack of connections makes you a useful tool for disturbing Xerox control over certain territories and planets without any repercussion for the company. You are free to move in, attack the Xerox, which I'm sure you don't mind doing considering what they did to your people, and leave the diplomacy deployed testimony to the company to remove and set up. What could you call it? Question. Humanitarian aid for the survivors of your victorious random attacks. And what do I get out of this? What you get is the next step on your journey towards missing people. And of course, as an employee of Polaris Megacorp, you are entitled to pay and some benefits. Healthcare, dental, employee discounts, and the usual. Since you have little choice in the matter, why don't you just agree already? I have forwarded the agreement to your support AI to sign on your behalf. Hurry and get it over with this, since your first assignment is time sensitive. Ida, did you receive the contract? Anything I know? I did, Commander. Aside from an attempt to slip some malware to me in the contract, it's a fairly loose contract. I have checked it against other stations' personnel's contracts that I was able to access on personal devices, and yours is usually free of loopholes and deception. Alright, before I push the next button here, I would guess that such a loose contract would prevent them from being legally bound to defend you in the event of your capture, with a few ties as possible to Polaris. In effect, gives them plausibility, deniability. There likely a deeper game being played here, but nothing that could conflict with your intelligence of the UCH. Alright, Ida, do I need to do any actual signing of anything? No, Commander, I registered it and returned a copy of the contract. I have also included their malware packet in their signatures. Good work, Ida. I wish I would have thought of that myself. Okay, manager. Everything been signed and sent back to you. I can see that. Everything appears to be in order. Welcome to the company, Commander Stonefall. I'm hoping you'll be able to be a valuable asset to us. Your employee number is 83764, whatever. Memorize it, and more important than your own life. I have a job for you already. It's time sensitive, so hope you have a ship ready. One of our surveyor towers have drifted in over a Xerax-owned ore vein, and we're concerned they may take hostile action. The company wants you to secure our assets as an unaffiliated third party. Hey, what about my people? You were supposed to tell me where they went. I'm not supposed to do anything. You are an employee of Polaris and a contractor with no say in what I do. I could have had you cleaning toilets. I've sent you the job details to your security AI to handle. You are to go protect Polaris assets and unwanted Xerax interference. As a member of the UCH, you want plausible undeniability with 4 within the hour. Now go. You better have some answers when I get back. I have plotted the course and location of the Polaris survey tower. Which way do we come in at? I don't think it's this way. Nope, not this way. My ship's this way somewhere. You can see it firing. Interesting. This place seems to be floating. Don't think it's meant to do that. Alright, so we need to go to this survey tower. Alright, the survey tower is over there. But I need food real quick. So let's grab some food out of the fridge. Alright, we're well fed. Alright, let's get this survey tower out of the way. Alright. I'll fly over here to the survey tower. Too bad there's not survey nodes of Cobalt. That would make Haven even more likable, basically. I have set an auto miner down on Cobalt, though. It should be ready by now. Well, I'll go up there and check both the Pentaxid and the thing after this video. I'll go do the initial run around looking for Cobalt and whatnot, and mine out the asteroid of Cobalt so we have enough to deal with. Come on. And go get to the survey tower. There's no mine over here. I'm not seeing a landing pad of any way to access the decks of the tower. I may have to pull up alongside of it and jump over. So this is the dude we need to talk to. Alright, so we should be lined up to him. Need to go up a little bit. Hey, you need to move the survey tower. Xerox are preparing an attack on the tower. While you're here, I'm configuring the gravitational pad. Keep. Alright. That's one down. I don't loot that. Just in case the light bombers give us something good. We got bombs, people. Let's grab the other one real quick, since we did expend ammunition. I know there's a wall of text going. It goes too fast for me to even keep up with it, so I'm not going to even keep up with it. Some more bombs. Alright, what do we got to do now? Back to the security manager. Alright. Well, that was easy. So far, we're doing pretty good on the story. We'll get over here, and then that's where we'll call the video. We'll talk to the security manager. And we will... These iron surveys are pretty good. Throw this silicon. We're gonna work towards this ship right here. The Plutus. The thing that we're lacking the most is these advanced upgrade kits. We need 4 more, and they don't sell them in large quantities. Get over here, talk to this guy, and that's what we'll call the video, everyone. Pretty productive episode. We got to shoot down some drones. Sorry about the darkness, everyone. Can't be helped. Alright, so we'll talk to the security guy, and then we'll... turn off the thrusters so we're not wasting fuel here. So we're in Bay what? Let's see here. We're in Bay 2. Alright. Bay 2. Alright, I've done what you wanted. The survey tower is safe, the tower gets to stay where it is, and the Xerax think it was an isolated UCH attack. Now tell me where my people are. No, not so fast. You're an employee of Polaris now, and we pay our employees when they complete a job satisfactorily. In fact, you did better than we expected. We didn't expect the Xerax to allow our asset to remain in place. I don't care about the money. Alright, hand over the cash. Here's your payment as promised. Most contract jobs will be paid directly to your account with Polaris once you have been authenticated. I recommend depositing your money at the machine behind you when you're done here. Payment received, 15,000 credits. Okay. What's with this obsession with money around here? To Polaris and the Trade Guild, there's nothing more important, more scared than money. It's a measure of one's value and one's achievements in life. A physical means of measuring the worth of a man can be seen in his wealth. I suppose you could think of money to us as counters in the great game of life, and we're all players, whether we like it or not. A man with no wealth is either a failure or a threat to those that do. A man who does not seek to gain wealth is a danger to everyone that does. So keep in mind, Stormfall, that you do not seek compensation at Polaris. You will be considered untrustworthy. That should be anything new to you, though. Okay, fine then. Your people contracts are still classified, but I have been given permission to tell you the specifics of what they negotiated for and point you in the general direction you need to go. I'm not permitted to, nor do I want to, reveal anything more. You naval personnel arrived here 10 months ago and agreed to contracts with Polaris that they would loan us 2 teams of UCH Engineer Corps to provide Terran equipment and manufacturing process to Polaris Megacorp in exchange for funding, transportation, and opening dialogue to a partnership with various Polaris Megacorp subsidiaries. Upon completion agreement, the clients were taken to Kennex 62 in orbit aboard a pair of large transports for medical attention and to be assessed to long-distance carriers to their chosen destination. The naval engineers arrived on the station a week later, and we were transported off-site by a Polaris security fleet. A security fleet isn't that a bit much? Eventually, you don't realize how valuable your engineers are to Polaris in our current situation. We are expecting great things from them, but what that is, I can't tell you. Kennex Station, or just Kennex Station, is a major transportation and trading hub for Polaris in orbit above the dump of a planet. You'll need a ship or teleporter clearance to reach it. Once on the one of the pilots that took your passenger people up there can tell you how to get there. Yes, a pilot. An idiot that flies a ship just like you. He's sitting over there on that bench and will be more than happy to answer your innate questions. Farewell, and I hope to never see you again. Yeah, thanks for all your help. Alright, everyone, before we talk to that guy, let's talk to him. We still got a couple minutes left. Let's see what he says. Can I help you? I'm looking for a fare you picked up from... My memory's a little bit fuzzy. That could be anyone. Care to enlighten me? It was an executive order from Polaris. 2 transports, including you, picked up foreign naval personnel from this station and took them to a place called Kennex 62 in orbit. Should be pretty memorable. You know what? That does ring a bell. Unfortunately, the bell is a little rusty. and could use a little oil, if you get my meaning. Oh, I get your meaning. How much for the bell? Well, seeing that you just got paid by the boss man over there, let's go 80 credits. Not too bad if I say so myself. You're new around here, so you're probably not familiar with how things work. You don't overcharge people for cheap information. A little grit is all it takes to move up around here if you do get my greed. There's always someone above you that don't want his cut, so keep your side business small. Gee, thanks for the pointers. Hey, it may sound underhanded, but this kind of stuff will save your life in the corporate game of Polaris are running. The straight man who thinks he'll get anywhere with hard work and determination ain't working an angle will never move up. As long as you don't get caught, or if you can pay off the catchers, you can get anything in life. So, what'll it be? You gonna cough up the $80? Pay the 80 credits. A pleasure doing business with you, pal. Okay, so the memory right. There was me, Brandon, taking some guys like you up to Canuck Station up in orbit back then. There's two. I heard one of them were injured. Oh, yep. About 5 of them weren't in good shape. 2 of my ships and 3 of my Bordens got stuck with a girl with a crushed leg and a bolstered head on my ship. Emerson or something. Emerson? Yeah, Natasha Emerson. So she did survive the Heidelberg. So where exactly did you take them? Like I said, Connect Station. I'll just transfer you the location data and across commands to the main landing pad. You can sort out the rest yourself. Thanks again. Glad to help. Alright, everyone. This is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. In the next episode, we'll do chapter 4 and see where it takes us. But this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care. And bye-bye.